Hello, the Busterbits here, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. So I looked up a couple more endings. There's a couple other things I want to try too. So let's jump back in. The end is never. Skip. Okay.
All of his
Co-workers were gone.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so before I go into like the stuff I looked up, I wanted to try to.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to try to turn the mind control thing on instead of off, and see if that does anything different.
Not a single person here either.
Shut up! I was talking.
In a phase of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hopefully. No, I'm not going to go in there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, the boss's office. It seems like your bathroom closed. Yes, it is. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not
2, 8, 4, 5.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Relax, okay.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened...
Alright, calmly. Alright, elevator. Let's go down. Loading. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Peculiar.
There was a stirring of emotion in his chest. As
My chest!
For himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
'Cause
it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright. Mind control facility.
The large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Press the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
What secret does the room that says Mind Control Facility hold? It's probably a pizza place.
Now the monitors jumped to
I almost made it.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Where am I?
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of
Somewhere
so
over
many
here.
individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom. There's a big hole. Okay, elevator.
This mind control facility.
Up there I am.
It was too horrible
Yep.
to believe. It couldn't
I was
be
right.
true. Had Stanley really been
What
under
is-
someone's control all this time?
Who's
Was there
pirate?
any reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
It's
to
pirate,
accept it blindly?
Pirate. Weird.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
Probably.
utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
What's up
Walking,
here?
Eating, working, All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
4 is up here.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the control.
Dismantle the establishment.
And for all.
Once and for all. Oh, a big red button. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Mind control idle, awaiting input. Oh, I'll give you an input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation,
Duty.
to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the control.
I did.
They kept you enslaved all these years.
I did.
You tried to take control of the machine for
Yep.
yourself. Is that what you wanted?
That's what I wanted.
Control?
Control!
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But
Well, thank
need
you.
to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw the story off track,
I
you're
do.
going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Detonation?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA
Detonation?
nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Detonation?
using the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes!
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun.
Okay, alright. Run.
You are the star.
Run.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this
Okay,
is
okay.
much better than what I had in mind.
Is the
What
door
a shame we have so
open?
little time left to enjoy
It's the door.
it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
Shit. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Charge. Buttons. Okay. Alright, okay. 1,
You'd like to know where your code
2.
A moment of solace before
Where's
you
3?
leave here.
Where's 3? Where's 3?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
3,
I'll
okay,
tell you
3.
exactly what happened to them.
No, it's 5. Shit.
I raised them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance
3.
of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
4.
Let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version...
Shut up, narrator. I'm trying to concentrate.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
5.
Whatever I come up with on the next go around,
5.
even better. My
Is there
goodness,
anything else?
only
Just go to
34
5.
seconds left.
34 seconds.
Enjoying this so much. You
Uh.
know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Okay. Alright.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I mean, if you want it to.
Dear,
Oh,
what's
God.
the matter, Stanley?
I don't know.
You have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now.
Shut up.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something
Incorrect.
in the room was capable of turning it off?
Maybe.
Look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen.
Fail safe.
clicking on every little thing in this room.
Okay,
These
alright.
colored buttons. No, these colored ones.
Where's that door that opens? It's over here.
Or this door. Everything, anything, something here
This
will
door.
save me.
Okay, the door.
Do you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a
Incorrect.
spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene.
Okay.
I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Okay,
To see
2.
you humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You want to control this world, that's but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh, God.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have.
Shut up.
30 seconds.
Goodbye, employee 427.
No idea. Just you being blown to pieces.
Okay.
Cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go?
What's up there?
Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe
Oh God.
me, I will be laughing at every second of your.
How do I get up there? The catwalk.
Fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
And we blew up. And we blew up. We blew up. And now we're back here. Perfect. Okay, so
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I was
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
about to say.
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Shut
he
up.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I guess you can jump out that window somehow, but like you can't jump. Oh, wait. I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, okay. All right. Shit. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of the endings I looked up. I guess you can like climb out this window here. Yeah.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary onto the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So,
I sure did.
now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
It's
Okay,
perfect.
I'm with it.
Not
Now,
quite
what do you think? Are you sick of
as
this
good as the
gag?
lounge, but no, I like this gag.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and
Hey.
restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then.
But I didn't.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
No.
Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
But I don't wanna.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable
Do I
to
hit
act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Alright, I'm gonna maintain it.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
Yep.
But the truth
Not gonna push it.
must be told, he was not very old and was quite
Not gonna push it.
particularly gangly.
Hey.
Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way.
I sure did.
But his brain had long ceased to function.
Hey.
Which is why he is in this parable
Not gonna push it.
and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Not gonna push it.
You too will become quite unbearable.
Is this it? Does it restart or do I have to do it manually? Well, this is great. So how about that weather? Say you want me to push escape? I'm not gonna push escape. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. So you see any good films recently? No? Me neither. Yep. Best ending, 10 out of 10.